Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we'll be talking about what phone you should buy in 2019. Let's get to it. Option 1, the iPhone XS and XS Max. These two phones are some of the best phones Apple's ever produced. It's just the massive asking price is way out of the average consumer's budget. But if you do want to spend your money on this phone, it is a good choice because it can go up to 512 gigabytes in storage. It has an amazing Super Retina HD display on both phones, and it has an A12 Bionic chip, which is one of the fastest CPUs in a phone right now, or the fastest. It has a dual 12 megapixel wide angle and telephoto cameras on the back, and 4K video recording at 24 frames, 30 frames, or 60 frames. It also has that true depth camera for Face ID, and heaps of other features that are extremely good. Let's move on to the next phone. Option 2, the iPhone XR. This phone is very good because it is $250 cheaper than any iPhone XS model and is more likely to be in the average consumer's budget. It's just, there are some limitations compared to the iPhone XS, such as the camera. It only has one camera, so for portrait mode, it can only do it on faces because it doesn't know what to blur out. It can only go up to 256 gigabytes of capacity. The screen is only 6.1 inches. It is only rated at IP67, but still has an A12 Bionic chip, true depth camera that works with Face ID, and heaps other features. It's basically the same as the XS, it's just a couple features. And it comes in a range of colors: the product red edition, yellow, white, coral, black, and blue. Option 3, the Samsung Galaxy S10. This phone has not been released yet, but we do have a lot of leaks and rumors to showing what it could be, and it's definitely a phone worth considering, even though the price is going to be pretty big. Here's the specs. The normal Samsung Galaxy S10 has a screen size of 6.1 inches. The screen resolution will be 1440 by 3040. The screen aspect ratio will be 19:9. The rear cameras will be 12 megapixels, 16 megapixels, and 13 megapixels. The front camera will only have one camera, though on the S10 Plus it may change. The chipset will be the Snapdragon 855 or the Exynos 9820. The RAM is 6 GB to 12 GB, and the storage could have a massive 1 TB, and the operating system will be running on is of course Android 9 Pie. This is a very exciting phone due to all the features it may come with. It is rumored to have an ultrasonic fingerprint sensor embedded into the display. The S10 might be able to wirelessly charge other devices, and the front camera may be capable of shooting 4K footage and have improved anti-shake on the rear camera. And also it will have that newly introduced hole punch display. Let's move on to our next phone. Option 4, the Samsung Galaxy S9 and Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. These two phones were released last year in March, so it is quite old. But if the S10 releases with that huge price tag that is rumored to be, this might be a good choice. These two phones both use the same Snapdragon 45 processor. The S9 has a 5.8-inch display, and the S9 Plus has a 6.2-inch display. They both come in 64 gigabytes of storage, but the main difference is the S9 Plus has two cameras instead of one, so it can do live focus and many other things. They both have an iris scanner, they both have a fingerprint on the rear, they both have quick charging, but the normal S9 only has 4 gigabytes of RAM, and the S9 Plus has 6 gigabytes. They both are IP68 water resistant. They both have the same screen resolution at 1440 by 2960. The expandable memory slot can get storage up to 400 gigabytes. They both can record at 4K 60 FPS, and both support NFC. Option 5, the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. The display is a 6.4-inch Super AMOLED With a screen resolution of 2960 by 1440, the processor is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 845. The storage can go up to 512 gigabytes. The expandable micro SD up to 2 terabytes. The RAM is 6 to 8 gigabytes. Primary rear camera is 12 megapixels. The secondary rear camera is 12 megapixels as well. They both have optical image stabilization. The front camera is 8 megapixels. They have a massive 4000 mAh battery. They have quick charge 2.0 and fast wireless charging. They are rated for IP68. There is a fingerprint sensor on the back, and they come in lots of colors depending on your region. Option 6. Huawei Mate 20 Pro. It has 8 gigabytes of RAM, a massive 4200 mAh battery, a 6.4-inch display with a screen resolution of 1440 by 3120. It has a 40 megapixel camera on the rear. It is running Android 9 Pie. It can record in 4K and it can go up to 256 gigabytes and has very nice colors that you can choose from depending on your region. So there you go. There's all the phones you should want to consider to buy in 2019. What phone should you buy? Well, it's completely up to you because you need to see what phone has the features you want. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.